Good morning and welcome to our final Quiet Space reflection for 2020. Please remember that if you have a request for prayer, you can send it to gloucester@salvationarmy.org.uk, where you and your request will be prayed for. Welcome to the season of and. Confused? Well, please let me explain. It's that little week that comes between a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A number of years ago, I led worship on the Sunday between Christmas and New Year and took as my theme the season of and. It was a very long time ago, and I haven't kept a copy of the message I gave that Sunday morning, but the basic thought has remained with me. A for audit, N for nurture, D for discovery. Last week, many of us wished one another a happy Christmas, whether in suitably distanced person or via the internet or phone. Now the celebrations of Christmas Day, revised and scaled down, have happened, and we anticipate the turn of the calendar into the new year. I've returned to Darren Shaw's beautiful composition, Guardian of My Soul, to accompany these reflections, as the words he wrote seem so pertinent as we consider 3 ways to effectively use this season of and. In the first verse of his song, Darren wrote, "I worship you, God's only Son, who took my sins to the cross so I could be completely free to follow where you lead. O Lord, your wounds are now my healing, and I am wholly yours. You know my name and where I'm going, Guardian of my soul." Recognizing what these words say encourages us to take that spiritual audit. What have you discovered about yourself in 2020? Did you find in such a difficult and strange year that your faith has been deepened? Has your prayer life become more important and vital to you? Have you discovered and used spiritual gifts that have been lying dormant for years? Can you identify areas in your spiritual life that require nurturing? How about digging out that devotional book you've always intended to read and actually read it? Or how about finding something online that you can use to build up your spiritual strength every day? Could now be the time to resolve to set aside some quality time each day to listen to what God wants to say to you. So in this season of and, with A standing for audit of the spiritual kind, and N reminding us of the importance of nurturing our souls, we come to D for discovery. None of us knows what 2021 will bring, and we can be sure that there will be challenges for all of us to live through. But we can also be absolutely certain there will be wonderful things for each of us to discover about ourselves and our relationship with God. He doesn't expect his children to stand still in their life with him. In fact, he urges us on in his word to discover the many amazing blessings that he wants to lavish on us. D could also represent decision, making the bold step of completely committing your whole life into God's hands. Well, dear friends, as we come towards the end of 2020, would you take a moment to pray with me? O Jesus, thou hast promised to all who follow thee, that where thou art in glory, there shall thy servant be. And Jesus, I have promised to serve thee to the end. O give me grace to follow my Master and my friend. God bless you.